with my official commentary guide for Final Fantasy XVI. This is part 11, and today we are going to be furthering ourselves into the land of Alessia, going to Oriflamme, which is going to be the northern territory. That'll be, I think we got to go this way. On the map, though, sorry about that. On the map, we got to go this way, up to the northern capital of Sandbreck, which apparently lies within Oriflamme, or Oriflamme. So to get started, we could take on some side quests. I already did that though. To check out my last episode, and now we're gonna talk to Gav, aka the Furion that never, the Furion that never was, or the Furion that was but aged 20 years later from Final Fantasy II.
I'll be as obedient as you, Gav.
Hold on. All right.
For a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
All right. Are we good? I hope we're good. I hope. I can only hope. Is everything good here? I hope. I didn't mean to do that. Accident. I tripped over my fucking...
Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't...
See, we're going to Oriflamme. Shit, that was an accident. Oh, my bad.
And should that plan
Anyway.
fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Right on.
I don't know if I can.
Oh yeah, we have the limit break of a Freet now too, so go as he pleases. Yeah, we gotta get that. So we're gonna somehow tame this beast, I guess.
But then you are no ordinary dominance.
Right on. But we got a lot of. Yep, we do. Right on, right on. So yeah, we still juggling with those two powers, which is good. We have the power of the Phoenix and the power of the bird. Like I said, Garuda. Well, he said Garuda. Yeah, Garuda. Garuda is grapple and Phoenix is shift. Shift and grapple. Shift is very, very useful, and the grapple is, well, it's good. I like it. Like I said, I make a lot of use out of the grapple because it lifts you up in the air and allows you to do aerial combos if you want to, and then you can combine it with the shift to close in if you want to. Combine the two together. Or, like I said, that's with heavy foes. Heavy flow. If it's a heavy enemy, it will lift you into the sky. And if it's a small enemy, it will be grappled toward you. So, that's the difference there. Alright, so we're going over to the Lost Wing, Central Sandbreck territory. It's got a local map there we can check out when we get there. And as I said, like, there's not much you can do. There isn't too much yet, so you don't have to worry about that much. Just again, like, just those two, Garuda and Phoenix. So there's not that much to worry about at the moment. We do have two abilities though that are given to us by Ifrit or Ifrit, but that comes at a cost, like I said. And until you master them, there's really not much you could do. You can't like intertwine them. You could only replace it through the Phoenix's power. So personally, I would just stick with Gouge as the upgrade. And yeah, if you could later on, when you actually fully get Ifrit, you'll be able to. I'm not sure if it's master the skill, but nonetheless, right now you could only replace it with Phoenix's power. That's why I said the setup right now is Willow Wicks and Ignition. However, I might want to go with Heatwave. Heatwave is really good. And so is the other one, but I like Heatwave. Rook's Gambit's also a good one. So, yeah, like I said, there's not much to worry about at the moment. This is a side quest we picked up here earlier.
Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
No problemo.
It depends. What do you need?
So we're gonna finish up this last quest before we leave.
It cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. They're probably terrified. You're probably right. So, will you have a word with them?
Yes.
I can try. That'll do me. Tell them they're safe. I'll let them know. Appreciate it.
Got it. Alright, now we're gonna help this guy out. Prioritize and get it done. And here we go, baby. Be exhausted. help out the exhausted. You have to help out the tired. People are tired, you know. A lot of people out there are working hard and they're not getting what they need.
Is there anything I can get you?
So help them out. Definitely got to give them the help they need.
Safe here.
Safe, exactly.
They don't punish people like us.
No,
Speaking our minds.
of course not. This is a generation of freedom and youth. Well, it's a freedom that doesn't discriminate by color or creed. It's fair, it's equal. When we treat each other equal, just like we were born equal, we treat each other equal, no matter how different we are. We are always the same, and we're safe. Liberty, one for all and all for one. We all stick together, all of us. That's my belief. I came. Nobody summoned me. Anyway, let's keep taking a look around. It's really cool. I love the atmosphere because it's a lot like Final Fantasy IX in some respect. Like the architecture, buildings and whatnot. You could just tell by the stone structures and whatnot. They're very much like 9. Wait, are we going the right way? I don't know. We gotta, let's see. I got it. I gotta go into this inn probably, but I don't know if we can get in there yet. Let's see. I don't think we can go there yet. No, wait, oh, hold on. There is an exit, though. Look at that. Oh, I see. You gotta go up. I see. Alright, you gotta go around. Alright, you go around then and get up there. We'll have to get familiar. This is Lost-Wing, I think, right? Isn't this Lost-Wing? I think this is Lost-Wing, so... It's up here. You'll find out that this is sort of like the hub, I think, so yeah. What's this? While some winemakers... Oh, the mysteries of vinification. While some winemakers will remove the skins of the grape after pressing, leaving both skin and seed in the juice to commingle creates a must that is better suited for extending aging, ultimately resulting in a more refined wine. Then, once the wine calms and settles sufficiently, the skins are removed. Then one must clean the transfer to the wooden barrels of oak or chestnut, for which allowing air to leach into the wine, which will impart deepened levels of complexity, introducing new rich aromas that will improve the texture, all while lessening its bitterness all the same. Beautiful. I could have written it better myself.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you?
I would. What's back there? God darn you. Can't get back there? Oh, what a bitch. Can't believe that. Oh, look at this guy, Emilio. It's Emilio Estevez. Emilio!
I want no trouble.
Mighty Ducks, Mighty Ducks. That's alright, Emilio. Emilio. It's Gregor, the great one. Yeah! Great Gregor. Yeah! Oh, please don't. I got the Gregor on me. Oh, you know I do. Of course I will. I'm Michael. That's my name. Don't wear it out. The Angel of Death. No, I'm kidding. Well, not really. Michael is the Angel of Death. So, yep. I am one of the Angels of Death, I guess, right? Because I'm Michael. But Michaels aren't bad. Listen to what he says.
The finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first.
Exactly.
I tried chasing them off myself, but they
It won't work. Exactly, they won't.
Bring those grapes in for pressing soon.
Let Michael handle it. Michael will handle it through Clive. Let me do it. Well, Michael can do it. Michael is a soldier. Michael can handle it. I'll do it. Of course. Stop going on about it and let me take care of it. Michael will get it done. Shut up and let me do your work for you. Let Michael handle it. Michael will do it. Michael only knows how to do one thing, and that's steal your heart with gold and platinum. And he will give you exactly that, gold and platinum. He's going to serve you dinner on a platinum platter, he says. He really does. He loves you guys. Well, I do love my fans. I love my fans, and I love all the people of the world. I'm a people's person, I guess. Introverted as I might be. I used to be an introvert, but now I'm an extroverted introvert. Isn't that weird? Haha. But it's true. This introvert got whipped into shape into something true, into the real deal over here. That's why I'm making the commentary guide. But I do hope you guys enjoy it. It's supposed to help. Like I said, I'd recommend Garuda's Gouge at the point of their game. It's definitely the best ability to use is Gouge for the stagger. And then, well, I think Will of the Wicks is good because it's constant damage. It's not high damage, but it's magic damage nonetheless. And it's damage on contact. DOC. Doc damage. It's the doctor. Doctor damage is good. Well, damage on contact, I say. We don't. Let's not keep bullshitting. Let's get it done. I like that. I do really, like I said, I really do like the atmosphere and the structure of all the buildings, architecture. It's really nice. He's got new. The Gaia Blade. We don't need any of this though. Like I said, we're not gonna need anything really until. Oh, we can get this though. Wait, no, hold on. Let's sell. Let me see if I can purchase. Idols Empire. Oh, we need more than that. Oh, but we can get the Lionheart tonic. This is really useful. Very useful. Bastard sword. I mean, that's not useful. Now I want to set that up. I'm going to set it up actually right now. Very good, useful ability there. I look at it as an ability because items are kind of like abilities in this game, more or less. And that's what I look at them as. Like, again, Stone Skin is Protect, Lionheart is Enraged, and Strength Tonic is Haste, more or less. I mean, you could look at them as what you want, but each one's different. Protect, they're like spells, you know, and then obviously you have this one which heals you. But the Limit Break heals you anyway, so that's the good news. So, yeah. Go over there and handle some business. Then we're going to be heading to Oriflamme. As per this episode, is going to be covering mainly Oriflamme and our introduction to it and how we're going to handle it.
Yeah.
Once we handle these two, and then we take care of their business. Dabbling into the lore of Alessia. Authenticity, right? See? Authentic. And that's how you know it means something. It's the authenticity. Now, that's done.
Plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother,
right?
This place is like a dream. We sit and no one shouting.
I know. You're free now. Thank you.
We good. We got this. I didn't want to cut them short, but like I mean, I did want to do them a favor, and I'm happy I did that. And we got another guild bug to sell. The broken money as it may be, right? Because the dollar bill has been kind of broken lately, and we're trying to fix it. We're going to do everything we can to fix the dollar bill. Even though it might just be a dream, but we have to believe in it. That's the whole point. Of actual cash currency, American currency, that is. People need to believe. If they don't believe in it, then there won't be any money to be had. You have to believe in the money. You know, as fake as it might be, it doesn't matter. You still have to believe. Believe, because seeing is believing, and believing is seeing. And if you don't see it, then how can you believe it? So you need to start believing in it, which means you have to start seeing it, start giving it out, start sharing it. Yeah, so, you know, that's the truth. I don't have a lot of money, but I mean, I see it and I try to believe it, but it's not easy. Going back to this anyway, we're going to be ahead, yeah, like I said, Oriflamme today. It's kind of what we're going to be looking at. Let's try not to get distracted over what we're doing here. We got to go to Orville Downs, though. I have a quick way to get there, right? Just go this, take this, get out of Lost Spring, go to Orville. And then we'll tie up that loose end there, and then we'll be on our way. Orville Downs. So like I said, the game doesn't have an open world, but it does introduce quite plenty in terms of an overworld. You know, it's got a big overworld. The overworld is unique. Like I said, you could open up an active time lore in these areas and learn more about the world, like mother crystals, which Valencia rely on. These are more or less, like I said, the last remaining power of the planet seems to be of Valencia. See? People that rely on the crystal mined from these mountains in their everyday lives for basically nethicite, or like, you know, orsite, more or less ether shards, like in almost every Final Fantasy. Then you get a bit more about Sandbreak if you don't know about it. Well, this is the one that believes in the Great Gregor more than anything else. So Leviathan. That's why they have dragoons, and they hold all the icon and dominant of the light, which is Bahamut. And then we have the Dame, the one who's going to help us out here. Makes her home in the North Reach, which is informed the hideaway of the red employment of Sandbreak's legion following their chastening by Balud at Belinus Tor. Similar to that of Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics also had a place that was called something like Belias Tor, I think it was called. So, yeah, very similar. Like I said, the game takes a very similar approach to Tactics. In its narrative, that is. Very easy to see, and that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Good thing. Because Tactics is a great game. Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lions, great game. And when I look at this game and its battle system and its story, it takes a lot from Tactics. Matsuna's work. I like the small enemies, they're cool. But as people don't want to like the battle system, I like it. I think it's a good Final Fantasy. I won't lie. I've seen a lot of Final Fantasies, but this is a good one. Because they don't go crazy with the battle system. It's just normal. It's fine. I can't explain it. But look, it's definitely a Final Fantasy game. Action, yes, but RPG, yes. It's both. I mean, it's a beautiful game. I won't lie. And I'm just fucking around right now. I'm not even really being serious. Charge up a spell. Didn't hit. Missed. Now though. It hit. See what I mean? It's a good game. You just have to know how to play it. Once you do, you'll be in luck, man. And that bar, when he changes into Ifrit, is wild. And it's a good way to gain health back, too. And you can fill the bar up to 3 gauges once you level it up. And put ability points into it. And you can charge it up, get bigger. Got it. Will of the Wikes is awesome. Because you'll take less damage and you'll give out more damage on hit. So it's just all around helpful. And I love Will of the Wicks. Especially when you level it up. Will of the Wikes, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's Will of the Wikes, but alright. Will of the Wicks, Will of the Wikes. And boom, we got that done easy.
Looks like that was the last of them.
Now we can pretty much finish up, and then we'll head to Oriflamme. But like I said, this world is a very unique one. It's very similar in tone to that of Final Fantasy IV, but also has a narrative that plays out a lot like Final Fantasy Tactics, and takes a lot of architecture and, like I said, similarities to that of Final Fantasy IX. So I see a lot of 2, 9, 4, definitely 4. Like I said, it's really, really like a lot like 4, man. It is. But also 9. 9 and 4, I guess you combine those 2. And 2. Get it? Combine those 2. Because it is a lot like Final Fantasy 2. That's the truth, man. And to get there quick, we could either just warp there, or we could just walk there. Walk or warp? I'm gonna walk. Or we could run like this. I just wanted to say they put a lot of work into this game.
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their food included.
Very good game, I'll say. One that definitely exceeded, my expectation. I'll definitely say that much. It definitely exceeded my expectation by a shitload. I'm surprised about how high it exceeded my goddamn... It really did. It exceeded my reputation. It exceeded my expectation. This game, Final Fantasy XVI, exceeded it. It exceeded my expectation.
How did the grocer know his daughter?
By quite a bit. in many ways, and I'll tell you why as we continue to play. Look at the battle system, how good it is. It's so fine. And some people can't even see it, but I can. They don't ever hand you off too much at any given point in time. You know, we've been juggling now with Phoenix and Garuda, and now also have the power of Ifrit, which is great. Because they give it, they're introducing things to the way, like similar to the way Final Fantasy XII did. They introduce things slow, but the right way. You know what I mean? They don't do it, they don't overthrow anything to you too quickly. Like, that's the problem with 7, in my opinion, is that sometimes things get thrown to you way too fast. And you have to figure way too much out way too quickly. So therefore, you have to replay the game a few times to get your hands on it. But make no mistake, that's the same thing with this as well. It's just a more hands-on experience, if you want to call it that. But that's what 16 is, a much more hands-on experience. Like, we're going to have, at the end of this game, way more than 2 icons. You know? 2 is just that's just the beginning. We're going to get a lot more than 2. And that's why you're going to need to reset your ability points and try to make builds for Clive that'll work for him in combat. Remember, the game's an action game, but it is representing a long line of RPGs. So, with that being said, you need to understand that, right? We're going to go to the Dragon's Aerie. And we're going to get started. We're going to head to Oriflamme. Just make sure you have your Lionheart tonics, because they now have them available. And, I guess equipment-wise, would probably equip, let's see. I'd probably go with Will of the Wikes, or Will of the Wikes, you want to call it, because that's good. Lasts for a good amount of time, and yeah. And Heatwave is definitely a good one as well. Gouge, absolutely. Rook's Gambit, definitely. And Will of Fire, and Favor of Wind, and Badge of Might, that could work, but I'd also rather have the Dog Badge, actually. The Dog is good. If you have the Talisman to the Dog, that's a good one. If you could use any Talisman, I would probably use, that's a good one, Talisman. That's a good Talisman. Oh, Ring, I should say. Ring of Timely Assistance. Which one is it, though? It's Ring of... Yeah, there we go. Ring of Timely Assistance. This one is amazing. Because it allows Torgal to just act on his own recognizances. You don't have to tell him what to do. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to pet him. I'll still give him a pet. And treat him right. He's a good boy. Just like my cat. But, you know, it's still a cat or a dog. They still got to do their thing, you know? They're animals. Animals need to be animals. You have to let them be animals. Oh, look at these fucking things. Dragons. Well, wyverns. I love charge spells, too. Charge spells are really good. Well, also, when he changes into Ifrit, he really becomes a beast. Like a beast. It's insane. And he can also, like I said, undertake a lot of amazing ability just to parrying. This area reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy XV's Pulmore Grove, I think it was. Or was it the Alster Slough? I think it was Alster Slough. The Alster Slough, yeah. This reminds me of Alster Slough a little bit. Alright? I don't think the gazelles are going to bother you. That's a good thing about them. They will not bother you. These might bother you. They're called elbowses, so... Will they bother you? Oh, they will. He's gonna die. Look at that. That's crazy. See what I mean? The dog is awesome. I love those. The fucking Torgal is amazing. Iconic shake. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, and then We keep moving this way. We'll grab this magic. It looks like magic on the ground, right? Oh god, they're getting nowhere. Combo. That's why I said the game's got a good battle system, because it's not too overthought, you know, it's got a lot of versatility to it. But it's also a strategy, because you need to parry. Like, again, FF Tactics had a lot of this. That's why I said, in terms of battle system, it really took Final Fantasy Tactics, took a lot from Tactics. Think about it. On a high level. It only has 3 predominant sets you have to ever really worry about, and it's mainly about parrying. It's a good battle system, though, I'll tell you that much. And that's why I said this is a good Final Fantasy game, because they didn't go crazy with the battle system. They didn't try too hard to make it nuts. They just, you know, they ran with something that worked, and they, you know, really brought it to the finish line. Which is cool. I like that. Like, notice how the spells are always the same, so it's not like it's gonna, they don't discriminate. Although there is a difference between win and, like, look, the feat is definitely different. The way they act is different. The way each element in the game, the way it works is different. And you'll see that as we continue to get more icons. We're just not there yet. Like I said, the game opens up slowly. I'd imagine the guide will probably have 30 parts to it. It's a long game. Oh, like, yeah, about that. Oh, they got a Navis.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Boosh. That's why you gotta parry. This parrying is the key to this game's battle system. And change it to Ifrit to really fuck this thing up. And you'll go to town with them. Heat wave, anything you want to do, you get increased damage, so strength tonic if you want.
You know what to do, boy.
Yikes, he's angry now. Remember, the battle system is very, 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 like I said, it tries to do its best to try to be as simple and as complicated as it needs to be. But what it comes down to is the parry system, really. If you focus on the parry system, you'll probably be alright. Remember that you can use swift recovery as well. But most of your good abilities are activated on parry. Then you can take him down. Gouge isn't the best thing to use when taking down, but it's fine.
Don't let them get away.
He's gone. So to change it out, let me see. I'm gonna probably change this. I might use Rook's. We have Rook's Gambit, right? I might use this, yeah. For now. We have this one, which increases Heat Wave, right? No, Rising Wave. I want the other one. Breath of Fire, Heat Wave, 2.7 seconds. And then these two. That's what I want. Because I love Heat Wave. We got raptors over here. Stop them and down them. Get Willow Wikes out so that they just get hurt while they touch you. That's what's good. It's got some, you know, pressure to it. Keeps them on their toes. They're dead. Thanks to Willow the Wikes. Willow Wicks, well. The Wicks of Fire. They're awesome. This place is so cool. Glorious. The gate. To the north. But remember, this is just a gap closer. You're not going to have this all the time, depending on what icon you're using. And I wouldn't want to get too comfortable to be fixed to Phoenix constantly, because just because you have Phoenix doesn't mean you should be relying on Phoenix all the time. I just let you know that right now. Don't rely on Phoenix, because if you rely too much on the Phoenix, you're going to be fixated on Phoenix constantly. You need to understand that there are other icons, and they've only given you 2 so far, so, you know, do the best you can with them, but you're going to have more soon. So just don't get too comfortable with this gap closer. This is not Final Fantasy 15, you know? That's what I'm trying to say. This is Final Fantasy 16. Not 15. 16. Don't get it mixed up. Clive doesn't have a warp strike, remember. He does not have a warp strike. Therefore, he has to do different things to get things done, you know? Whether it be with his dog or not. You gotta do what you gotta do. Learn the battle system, right? Just don't get too comfortable with Phoenix is all I'm saying. You could use them, certainly, but don't get too comfortable. There's more than Phoenix. We got a lot more than Phoenix going on. I like these raptors, yo. Fire. Just keep throwing heavy spells at him. He's an idiot. Look, watch. Can't do anything. Just keep hitting him with heavy spells. Combo. This thing's gonna die too. I'm toying with it, really. Just toying with him. He's gone. But that's why I'm saying this game has a good battle system. You just have to understand it. And that's why I'm trying to get more comfortable with it. You know? Because soon we're going to have 3 icons, and then we're going to have 4, and then we're going to have 5. You could attack the chocobos, I think, but I wouldn't do that. I don't think you should be able to. No, you can't. Oh, shit, you can? Crap. Alright, we woke them up. I didn't mean to. Alright, well, you brought the bird out of me. They woken the bird. The bird is awakened. That's unfortunate. They wanted to die? They're gonna die now. The chocobos are no joke. They're smart. They are smart. But I'm smarter. I'm still smarter, I say. I don't know you'd want to fight. Why you'd want to fight me? It's crazy. Raptors again. More raptors. These are everywhere, raptors. I like the battle system. Well, I like the battle system's music. I should say, I like the music of the battle system. It's got a good music. It sounds a lot like the original one. I want to keep lunging them over and over. Keep lunge, and lunge them to death. Doesn't have to look pretty, but at least you got the job done. But yeah, I like the battle system's music. The theme song. It's got a good theme. And it reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 1, I'd say. Like the original Final Fantasy game. Doesn't it? I really don't want to attack the chocobos. There's no need to attack things you don't want to. Or no need to.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. Back in the day, those friends in the south.
Yexy doodles. I love it. Alright, we gotta keep going this way to get to Oriflamme. And we gotta find the dame. Who's a piece of, you know what. She's a nice piece of you know what. As they say. Look at that crystal again, that to harken back to FF9. Uh-oh, Worgans. Get ready. I like doing combos though. Combos are cool. And lunges. And down. They're easy to kill. Morgans, yeah. Goodbye, Worgen. And 3 bloody hides for our trouble. But yeah, this area looks a lot like I said, Alistair Slough. Or Alistair Slough. Valley Matter, that's useless shit right there. What is this, another dragon? Ooh.
You know what to do for me.
Ooh, this thing's not a joke. Gotta take it down. I know how to do it though. Oh, get him to take down and get that thing down. Oh yeah. He is staggered heat wave him now. Get that damage in, sick him. He's sticking down again. Keep on taking that motherfucker down. And keep dodging him too. Make sure to keep dodging and parrying if you can. And get a swift recovery if not, I guess, right? Boosh! Alright, go to town, baby! So you can get all your health back. Maybe. If you're lucky enough. Go! This thing's not gonna be easy though, he's a dragon. Dragon, or Avis, like I said, dragons are not easy. They are not easy foes and they get angry. You might have to keep your distance. Oh, we got a takedown, huh? Takedowns are always good. Get it down a little further. Go at him with the frit. Because that'll definitely hurt him. He's almost gone. We almost got him. He's gone. Thank God. Alright, and with that, we could keep moving. I think we deserved... What did we deserve? We got something, didn't we? Putting our work here. Yeah, there's an item right here. Look at this. Two gil. Well, that's so nice. Isn't that nice? I just like the area itself is really nice. Look at that crystal, man. It's beautiful. It reminds me a lot, like I said, of Final Fantasy 1, because that's what Final Fantasy 1 set out to do. It just set out to make a game that was fun. You know, regardless of RPG or whatever it was. You know, Final Fantasy just set out to be exactly that, just a game. Up, another gill bug. That'll give us mad bread for a gill bug. If you get the inside joke, I get it. Anyway, we're at Northreach. Now we can talk to the dame. Who is, like I said, a piece of something. She's a piece of work. She is just a real deal girl.
Not another step,
Oh boy, no. We gotta find her. She's up there. She is. Let's go and buy ourselves one strength tonic. That's what I would do. Buy one strength tonic. One strength tonic.
Like a customer who
And let me
knows what he
sell a few things. What do I gotta sell here? I want to sell those gill bugs.
Thank you. I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, we got what we need. Now let's speak to the dame. So that we could move on with the game. It all starts and ends with the dame. Well, starts and begins with the dame, and the dame is certainly something.
A moment.
Right?
I don't afford even that much of my time.
Exactly.
Brown.
Beautiful brown eyes. Those ebony eyes. No, that's her. What are you doing? Dude.
Upon
That's,
reflection,
yeah.
I don't have the scent of
Overended, right.
the flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Of course.
Do you think you could please me?
Probably.
Clive?
I could, Mike Steele. Michael could. The Archangel. The Angel of Death.
Let
Michael.
us leave such personal titles to my less preferred.
I'm like the Grim Reaper. Stupid. I mean, if faith is real, then yeah, I guess I am the Angel of Death. That's Michael.
Otto
Or
assured me I
Mikal.
could trust
My
you.
kill. You know?
I can
My kill.
trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but
But I'm Michael.
why would you?
Help you?
Help me
Because
kill?
that's what we do.
You help kill. Well,
Long
that's
ago,
Michael's job.
Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it,
Or Mikal.
I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
I always said maybe it's Grimace.
Likely to let a master's
Michael is
plan
Grimace.
pass
Saint Michael?
unrequested, Unless, unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely.
Saint Michael is a good man.
But
And he can't be tempted by
I shall
anybody.
expect a favor
And he
in
doesn't bow to
return.
any man because he's the only man there ever was.
What?
Maybe, I don't know. Well, Michael is supposed to be he's supposed to be a depiction of the eternal savior. Like Jesus was supposed to be the mortal savior. But my name is Michael. I'm not the Archangel Michael. I mean, I'm just a saint, you know? Just like everybody. I'm not even a saint. Shit. Not really. I'm just a fucking... I'm a guy who narrates. I'm a narrator. And I said, this angel of death is tired. He wants to go and get some potions and move to Oriflamme. And maybe play with magic like this guy. Let's see what they're up to.
Come back with your master.
I don't have a master.
To some
I don't got a master. Come on, man. I don't got one. Nobody owns me, man. I'm all on my own.
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather used.
We are, you idiot. Oh my god. What's wrong with people? I like this though. This game is so real. That's why I could see it being rated M. Oh look, a coffer with black blood in it. Huh? That's cool. Like I said, when I first played through the game, I didn't really get to take in all the highlights like this time, as I can in the commentary guide.
What the hell are you doing?
And I do appreciate all your views, subscribes, and all of your, you know, just your support. Thank you guys.
The men who gave me this.
I do hope you guys enjoy this commentary guide, like I said. When all said and done, I hope it comes out good.
It's not as if I can hide it.
Because I don't have a lot to work with, so I work with what I got, you know?
Brand has done naught but
Now we're going to finally get into the north.
Is going to give you exactly
We're going to Oriflam.
what you want. Just play along.
Yep. You just need only have to understand the way the game works and how the battle system presents itself.
Of course,
It's presented as an action game because it is. It's an action game, though. Being the first Final Fantasy ever to be an actual action game has its own, has its own shit. Has its own things tied to it. It's got different,
now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
like I said, it's a lot like rock, paper, scissors. But it's a good battle system.
Boy, hold up.
What does he want?
Another fucking branded.
Yep.
Well, you're lucky you're with the dame.
Right?
Get out of my sight. Filth.
God damn, these people. Oh, God. How dare they? Oh, it's just terrible, the way they act. It's branded. The way they treat them. Isn't that terrible?
That wasn't so bad.
That's horrible.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't.
Look at the way they
do
treat
anything
you, though.
about
It's
it.
terrible.
The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
No choice of that, my friend. No choice. You ain't got one. Anyway, so we move forward. Like I said, we're still juggling with Garuda and Phoenix, but don't get too comfortable because we're going to be given a new icon soon. Very soon.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Alright.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
I was thinking about doing an official commentary guide on The Last of Us Part 2, guys. I don't know if you guys will like that, but hopefully. I know that Final Fantasy XVI is a good game, and I'm trying to prove that through this commentary guide. This is the Vale. We're in the Vale right now, and, yeah. But The Last of Us Part 2, people seem to enjoy that a lot, and I could see why, too. I get it. I get it 100%. Makes a lot of sense to me. I'm just saying that I believe Final Fantasy 16 is probably one of... in my opinion, I think it's actually really good. It's a good game. But it's definitely an action game. That's what I like about it, though. It really does have its own identity. Like I said, it has an identity all its own.
I am in your debt.
Well, that
I
was
haven't written a review for it yet, but I'm going
and I
to.
told you.
When I get around to it.
Whatever wound you.
But this is better than a review, right? This is a commentary guide.
Certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me.
Okay.
One of
So
my
we're gonna help. We're
girls.
gonna have to help out the dame.
Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation.
Tatienne, alright.
And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. proof
I
of
love the
that
evolved
trust.
combat though, yeah. This game has a very evolved combat system that you're gonna have to really take time to understand it. It'll take time, but you'll get there. That's what I'm here for, to help out. Because I'm a gamer and I've been doing it for years, so.
Anything, ask for me there.
I wouldn't do it if I didn't know how, right? And I'm telling you, this game, it's introducing you to these icons, but I do feel like it's kind of tricking you into getting comfortable with the Phoenix. Don't get tricked. You know, Phoenix is only one aspect. It's not all aspects. You know, you have to start. Understand that Phoenix is not going to be with you always. You know, it's not. It's just not. You know, it doesn't work that way. And so, therefore, I'm here to let you know. Start getting comfortable with Garuda more so than Phoenix, if anything.
You have to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman.
And try to rely on Torgal and keep an eye out. You know.
Oh, if only I'd comforted
And
her.
I'd also make use of the target system.
Before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears.
And I'd also recommend to switch your camera angle into inverted because it's a third-person game, not a first-person game. So yeah. Unless you think of things backwards, you should probably invert the camera.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have...
Thank you.
Alright. We know what to
See
do.
what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Exactly. Now, there are side quests that we could do here, too. That's another thing.
Excuse me. You there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and might I trouble you for some assist?
And who exactly would I be?
Oh, forgive me. I have business beyond these walls. And who better than someone in the employ of... Would you be willing to help a...
Yes.
Why not?
Help this scumbag out.
Marvelous. The task is simple and...
Okay? I could do it without even knowing. Just give me what I need to do and I'll take care of it for you.
in total.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
No.
Why, of course not. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking strongly.
Okay. Something bad is in that stuff, I'm telling you that right now. I don't even have to know, but I know there's some bad shit in there. So, yeah. Let's hand it in. Like I said, the game is very authentic, and that's what I love about it. And it mimics that of the world they wanted to introduce in FF1, 2, 3, and 4, but didn't have the technology to do so. Henceforth, it wasn't the way they wanted it. They did it now, though. They succeeded.
Good company. You tell her, her discount still stands. So long as she keeps up her end. Fish! And a china of
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind. Whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Master? I don't have a master.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must
Jeez,
be
jeez.
Alright, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Confirm it, every verse, yep. FF16 is an amazing game, though.
There's no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
Especially combat, like I said, the mechanics.
For a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, alright. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. Price, of course.
Of course.
And we got Will in this game, we got Will. It's a weird one, but yeah. Will. And then, of course, Stagger. Like I said, those are the three most important in this game, are Will, Stagger, and Attack. I would imagine, right? I mean... Will's got a weird thing on it, it's just weird. But yeah, those are the three. And then Stagger is... Stagger. But these three in place, you have to understand the importance of them. Stagger usually goes hand in hand with the attack, so you won't have to worry too much about it. Then your defense, well, this is obviously going to be how much damage you can take and eat. Will, I don't really know how this works. It affects how much you do on your attack. So will just pretty much adds to your attack, and then the attack is connected to your stagger. So altogether, you're mainly relying on attack, but stagger comes into play more so when you use your icon abilities. This damage is done through your will, and then stagger, I think. Stagger is pressure. See? This doesn't really do a lot of high damage, it's just a stagger damage. This, on the other hand, does more damage than anything else. But you see how much that does on the stagger? That does a lot. And it takes it from the will. That's why I call it the will of wind. And then you could have favor, this will increase damage, but will increase the time it takes for it to get ready. So the higher your will, the lower the cooldowns, and the more damage you'll deal with these abilities, I believe. Not yet clear, but I'm pretty sure it's affecting the stagger directly. And thenceforth, therefore, it'll do damage. Take a look. Brooks Gambit does some damage, so. But like Will of the Wisps, it's almost like a version of Protect. It absorbs damage, so it makes you take less damage from it. That's why I said Will of the Wisps is actually really good. If you do an attack 3 times, which is that 3, you'd have to do another one. So 4 of them. 4 attacks for a combo. That's a combo. Now, a successful combo usually does 150 damage to start, another 150, 150. It does around 500 to 1,000 damage, depending on where you are. Same thing with a charged spell. Second level, or second tier. Charge magic. Charge magic is good. This does a square rounded damage about that much of a combo, but with no additional damage, so you'll sort of see how he works. Like I said, it's best to put them into 2 stars like this. When I look at them, you'll see only Ignition has 3 stars. If that's the case, you might want to stick with Ignition. It does a lot of damage. But it's uncontrollable. It's like crazy. Ignition just goes wild when you use it. Heatwave has more control. So it's really between Ignition and I guess the other one. And it's a hard choice. A tough choice. Heatwave is really good, like I said. But I'm gonna probably reset. Reset and then probably rebuild Clive now that we have Ifrit, because this is no joke. This is really good. Very useful. Ifrit is useful, I say. I'm mastered up. I don't know why or why I would need to master it, but I guess we're gonna find out. I don't think we can master them, that's the thing. Because if you need all these basic abilities first, which you do, that's what I mean. Ifrit is very important. The most important icon is Ifrit. Which we don't have enough for, so yeah, we're gonna be able to do what we could do, but that's it. As far as we can go. Because we need these abilities. These are like basics. And you need to have them. That's why, like, just get the ones that Ifrit gives you first. Then after that, you can go to the other ones. But they are expensive to master, and I'm not really sure why we would even need to master them right now. Right now, I feel like there's no need to master such stuff like that. It's not really necessary. Like, this is pretty good. This is really good, Aerial Blast, but it's, yeah, I don't think you should get it yet. It's too expensive. But it's a good one. So is Gouge. Gouge is amazing. I do like Will of the Wikes, or Wikes, whatever you want to call them, Will of the Wikes. It's a form of being able to take less damage than you normally be able to take. Upgraded version is better, probably, right? And Limit Break, we can get a 3rd bar, but I'm not going to do that yet. Because I would much rather work on, well, Rook's Gambit is good to grab. Grab it. Upgrade, I don't know if you should upgrade that yet. We'll get Heat Wave. We'll upgrade Skull. I don't know. It's a tough one. Heat Wave is really good. But this is also really good. So with that, regarding that, it's not an easy choice. You get these by default, remember, Rising Flames and all that. I don't know what upgrading this does, really. I don't know what that's for. Not yet. Heat Wave is really good, though. And I'd probably wait until upgrade that, and that's what I'll do. Hold on, let's set it up in our gear, and yeah, let's do that. Set up Heat Wave and Will of the Wikes. And Rook's Gambit is definitely good. Heat Wave has not been upgraded yet, but we're gonna upgrade it soon. We don't need that much to upgrade it, really, do we? How much do we really need? Oh, we don't need Taunt. Then we could upgrade this, which is what I'm gonna do. Because Taunt is not, you don't need that. Oh, I don't need it. I'm not gonna use it. I mean, I'll use it sometimes, but not really necessary. It's not necessary right now. When given the choice, right? It doesn't cost much anyway, so it's fine.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you say so?
I don't need to say so.
Sorry about the welcome.
Fuck off. Here's your package, my dude. Now have a good life. We love you, and that's all we're gonna say. God bless. Hope you make it far.
You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
I hope that's true. I do hope it's true.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Let's pet the dog. I love Torgal. He's such a good boy. He's a good boy. So is my cat, by the way, but okay. I have a cat named Loki.
I have no business.
He's a good boy. He's a good little cat. He's a cat man, do I call him?
I do not know.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or fine.
Right. Here you go, Belle. Here you go, Bub. Thank you, guy. Have a good one, guy. Have a good one, guy.
I can always take it back.
Exactly. Fuck off. I don't need your words. Get out of here. Just pay and shut up.
Cigar.
No, they're not. They're not worth anything.
And spirits.
Ridiculous.
Those expensive tastes.
Exactly. It's insane. Who the hell is doing it?
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Find out who it is, right. Let's go and do it. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Figure out who's responsible, right? Who's this chick over here? I'd like to talk to that girl if I could. What's she doing? Playing with fire, it looks like. She's messing with fire. Why? What is she doing up there, that girl? How do you get to her? Oh, I see. Look at this. It's an outpost. Oh, they did. And look at this one. It's not even a girl, it's a guy dressed in a cloak.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
Of course, I always am.
What?
About this, as unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
Right. But what do you want from me?
Yeah. Well, like I said, the Empire of Samberg treats its people like shit. Look at the way the people are treated. It's crazy. It's cruel.
Fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others,
It's
a
crazy.
simple act of cruelty.
Yep. Of logician.
My countrymen would sooner
They're just
cut off
being
their
straight up
noses to spite their
logicious.
faces than
Say no
destroy my
more.
best attempt.
I know. It's like a song that's as old as the sea. I get it. These people are being downright logicious, and you don't know what to do about it. But their logician's gonna end. It's over. Like I said, the tyranny is done. Valisthea is in a free world now.
Here, deliver
We
these,
live
but
free.
keep them hidden. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed.
Obviously,
Not
no
permitted
shit.
a moment's rest.
Obviously not.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Yep.
Tragic.
It's
True, but
terrible.
do not let anger make you careless.
I know. You can't.
People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority.
Correct.
Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Now we gotta deal with, I'm trying to get something here. Alright, so we know what we gotta do. We're gonna help this guy out. We're just to get a little bit more of a feel as to what the hell is going on in this world, because this world is kind of twisted. It's not, you know? Something's not right. And we're just getting started here, right? I mean, obviously. Look at this guy working hard as a motherfucker.
You look like you need a rest.
He does. He does need a rest. Amen to that, my friend.
Half as much as I need this. Thank you.
He needs a rest.
Here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? It was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead
Oh
without
boy.
him.
Yikes.
And the others.
Oh shit. Mm-hmm.
That's something at least.
I could relate. That makes sense. Something, right? Exactly. It's something at least. At least you got something. It's better than nothing, right? I always say it. Something is better than nothing. You know, if you have something to be happy about, then, you know, be happy about it. Don't cry over it. But that's just my own dang. Got a plate. Oh, wow. But yeah, it's tough, man. Like, it's a tough place. You gotta stick in it. It's a hard place to get a break in, son. I always say it. Like, the good things get taken from you. But you keep moving forward anyway, no matter what you do. No matter how you do it, you gotta get it done. Somehow. You don't know how? Well, find a different way to do it. But yeah, it's not easy. Hold on one second. I can't find something. I misplaced something. Oh, no. How did I misplace that now? Oh, goodness. Oh, it's my fault. I mean... Oh, man. I misplaced stuff, man. I know where it is. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't lose it. I misplaced it. I said that's gonna be the death of me. Misplacement. Just by accidentally misplacing something. It's bad, I know. Anyway, moving on, we move to the next quest closest. Look at this guy. He's trying to heal the wounded.
You waiting for it to
Look at my
heal
cat. He's
itself?
just hanging out. Like, what's my cat doing? He's scratching himself. Scratching his itches, I guess. He's itchy. My cat's an itchy dude. Alright. He's curious because I'm rolling up a marijuana cigarette and he's like, what is he doing?
The bones fell favorably. To the veil.
Oh, which way? I think I gotta go this way.
What do you think?
There's a way up.
Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin.
This way. The veil. And in we go. Minstrel. The mistress. Oh, the minstrel. Mistress. I have something for you, my friend. We have love to give, love to bear. Give her love. Give her all the love you have to bear. And then let her see what you are for what you are, for who you are, and why you are.
From the
Who
Chamberlain.
you are. That's correct.
Thank you.
Straight up. You know it. Anytime,
You need to
baby. I know I do. I know. I know I should have been gone. I am sorry. Go, go. Ah! You're fucked. You're screwed. You're going down. No, I'm kidding. You'll be fine.
You've got a message for me. Out with it. If not, return
I love you. I love you so much. You are my heart and my fire. Super Mario. Alright, guys. What is the word of the day, though? Word of the day is become a cat because sleeping is better. Oh, I got a good one. I walked into the deli and this guy just let one rip in front of everybody, bro. He just let one go and let it rip in front of everybody. And guess what? He was the owner of the establishment. And he literally just farted and made everybody fucking just like smell his own shit. I'm like, what kind of guy would do that? What kind of guy would fart in front of the world and just let one rip? Like, who does that? You know, who in their right mind would ever do that? I'll tell you who. His name, I'm not going to tell you. But the guy, I know who he is, and I know why he does it. He's disgusting. That's gross. That's borderline sick, you know, to do that. But there are people out there who do that. Like, don't take it from me. They just fart in your face. Like, it's gross. It's like, what's wrong with that person? How dare you? How dare you even do that? It's like a shame on me, and it's a shame on you. The bigger shame on him, though. The bigger shame on the guy who farted, who owns the establishment and just farted in front of his own customers. Like, what in the world is that guy? What the heck are you doing, man? Farting? You're literally passing gas in front of your customers, and you're the owner of the establishment? Let alone just being a customer farting and not giving a shit, but you're the owner. He's like the owner of the establishment, and he just went, just farts. Like, that's nuts. Who in their right mind would do that? You tell me. I'm sorry, guys, but that's the word of the day. A guy just farts, who owns his own establishment and farts on his own customers. That's so fucked up. And I'm not going to say who, but yeah. There are people out there who would do that. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Loki, get down. My cat's like up on my seat right now trying to see what's going on. And I'm just talking about the guy who shat himself in the deli. Like, who would do that? I don't know. Ask the guy who did it. The guy who fucking let one go. He let one rip right in the deli and didn't care. He went... He literally lifted his leg up a little bit, just to let me know that he's shitting right now. He's gonna pass wind. And that's exactly what he did. He just let it go.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well.
Alright, good. That's good to know. Now, where's the next thing I gotta do? Because, that's the dame right there, but... there are other things that we gotta worry about. Like, this guy. ETN.
I believe these are yours.
Yep, we got all of this shit. I'm gonna let my cat go out for a little bit. Here you go, Loki, go ahead.
Delightful.
I'm letting my cat out for a little bit. I'm gonna probably make lunch in a little while, too.
And would you be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those
But first, we're gonna make our way to Oriflam.
crystals? No need to be coy, my boy. Why not just tell me in the first place?
The crystals. Don't need to be coy, my boy.
About his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards.
What did I just do?
After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in
Oh, this guy
crystals.
tires me. He's like, yo, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, son?
If you don't
This
know
guy
what this
fucking...
day's work may have
Is he an
cost you,
idiot?
then, well,
This guy might be retarded. I think he might be a moron. I think he might just be stupid. This guy's a fucking talking moron. Look at him. That's why I don't want to hear him. Fuck off, asshole. He's boring. I'm more interesting. You know what happened to me? The other day I got a gun and someone held me hostage, and I'm not kidding. I was held hostage once at my motherfucking school, Susan E. Wagner, and a guy put a gun to my head and said, give me all your shit right now or I'm blowing the trigger. Or I'm pulling the trigger, basically. Blowing, whatever. He just said it. He was like, I'm going to blow your brains out right now, motherfucker, if you don't empty your pockets. So you know what I had to do? I had to empty all my shit, and I had to give it to him. And he saw I didn't have any money, so he was just like, oh, fuck. And so then he ran away. But I'm telling you guys, from one guy to another guy, I'm not ashamed to admit that I had a gun held, I was held at gunpoint. No, I'm not ashamed at all. I'll say it with pride. My name is Mike Steele, and I was held at gunpoint twice in my life. I don't know, there's probably people who have been held at gunpoint many times. So I'm just saying, it's scary, though, when a person comes up to you with a gun to your head and says, hey, give me all your shit or you're dead. You know, that's scary. That's very, very scary. Just a voice saying it here, you know, that's scary stuff. But I'm not a guy I would never do that. That's the thing. I would never do it, but the guilty would say otherwise, and we all know that. Guilty would be like, oh, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. Fine, fine, I'm gonna do it. I'll do that, I'm gonna put a gun to your head, right. Okay. That's really, that's really ever gonna happen. I would never do that. Who the hell does that? Put guns... That's insane. That's just nuts. It's absurdity. And I'm like, these people, you know, people who just do terrible things. Like, my pharmacy got broken into recently. Somebody did something terrible. And I'm like, yo, shame on that. Like, you don't do that. You don't do that stuff like that. You know, do it to me then. You know, do it to me before you do it to my pharmacist, you motherfuckers. For real. Like, you don't fucking rob my pharmacy. Get the fuck out of here. Who would do that? Who would do such a thing like that? To rob a sweet lady like that? Gigi. You know, I would never, ever do anything to hurt my pharmacist. And whoever did it, honestly, you're getting caught. You're gonna get caught. There's cameras. So they're gonna find you, man. We're looking. We are looking for you. Oh, we don't like what you did either. We are ready to just stomp you out. And we're looking. We're watching. Which means they're also watching me, too. So you better watch out, guys. Whoever, you know, broke into the pharmacy. Because if I know, and I find out who you guys are, well, we got a problem. Because me and you have to talk. Obviously. Because there are no more fists or gunshots to be had. No more of that. Just talk. We need to talk as to why you even robbed the pharmacy in the first place. What is wrong with you? Who would do that? Anyway, going back to this, I don't know. People do terrible things in the real world, you know, let alone Valencia. But in the real world, terrible things are going on, and we need to fix them somehow, some way. Together, we could remain strong. If we remain united, right? If we remain united, we can do it. I truly believe that. I think if people stand united, then America will be strong again. It just needs to stand together. Stand together as a people, as one, you know, as a human. That's what I say. As a writer, someone who writes and creates content, I think people just need to come together again. And everything will be alright. If you let them. If you let them come together, they have to. But that could take a lot of time and a lot of effort. You know, that's not an easy thing. For everybody coming together, it takes time. You have to have patience. Patience and virtue and will and wisdom. And a lot more, you know, you need leadership. Someone to say, hey, what are you doing over there? Without getting, you know, red or embarrassed or anything like that. A person who could just do it, you know, and say it. Like, I could do it and say it. I do it all the time, and I think all of us could do it and say it. We could all walk the walk, and we could all talk the talk. It doesn't matter, you just gotta do one or the other. You have to do something. You're really supposed to do both. But yeah.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel?
It's a brothel. Just like me, I wear Archangel Michael all the time. I have it on me. Now, you know? In other words, I have a rosary bead of Michael, the Archangel. It's because it's who I represent at all times. I represent the angel of Archangel Michael. I always represented him, the saint of the Archangel Michael. Michael is my leader. And Michael, yeah, Michael, he's the one who guides me. Archangel Michael, the angel of death. And the reason why is because it's my name. My name is Michael. Though my brand is STEELEPLAY, but the thing is, yeah, Michael. That's my angel. Michael. Archangel Michael, the leader of men. Leader of angels. And that is who I am.
You bear good tidings.
And I lead us into a battle that will not be fought with guns. It will be fought with words. And words will bring us to peace. I promise. Or that or silence. But if it's silence they're looking for, that means they want death. And that's not good. That's a bad thing. That means they really don't want to live. Life is lived through our words and our actions alone. So let us continue to speak. Let us continue to act. Because that is what makes us humans. It's what separates us from animals. And if you so want to accept the truth from an animal, more so than a man, then go right ahead. But I think it's a lost cause. I don't think your animal is going to help you. I think a man can help you or a woman can help you. But not animals. Although animals won't hurt you, they just can't do much for you. They're not going to do as much as a man could have done for you, but men, unfortunately, listen to what she says. Yep. Unfortunately, the hearts of men can be evil, but they could also be good, too. Like, I'm a good person, you know? And I think anybody who is a true good person and a true believer has to understand that believing in something bigger than life is very important, because that's a creed, you know, that's an inheritance, that's ancestral, it's religious, it's cultural, but it's important to have that, you know, those beliefs. Those beliefs are what make us, you know, whole. I don't always say to go out and use them. You don't do that. You don't live by it. You believe, but don't act on it. You have to understand the difference between acting on the Lord and understanding why there is a law, L-A-W, law. The law and the Lord are two different things, and you're really not supposed to act on behalf of the Lord. If you do, you're bad. That's bad. You can't act on behalf of the Lord. Like I said, the Lord's work should only be done through word and word alone, and, if anything, action through creation, but not through the hand of you-know-what. Not through the hand of death. Leave that to somebody else. Leave that to the angel of which would take care of that, which would be me. Let me handle it. Let my kill handle it. Because my name is my kill, right? So let it be my kill. Exactly that. Let that kill be mine. But don't put it on me, because I'm not the one who did it. Remember, Michael did it. Michael, the Archangel. So, whenever you think about terrible things, just remember, the Archangel Michael is there for you. He's always there for you. Torah, menorah, and the Holy Cross, he says. Always. Torah, menorah, and the Holy Cross. He always says it, because he believes in all three are very, very strong. And he believes they're stronger than ever right now, is the Torah, menorah, and the Holy Cross. And, of course, Great Gregor. Let me be the one to say it. I love the Torah, I love the menorah, and I love the Holy Cross. Torah, menorah, Holy Cross. Sounds good, doesn't it? That's because it is good. And the words of Michael, well, they're good. I might just be a crazy guy, though. Who knows? They said I'm crazy, so I'm like, whatever. I'm like, nah, I'm not crazy. I'm just truthful. I'm very truthful. I have no lies. I don't keep lies. Why do I need to keep lies? I don't need to. Lies are only going to bring you down. I'm telling you guys. Don't lie if you know it's good for you, right? That's why I said Torah, menorah, and the Holy Cross. And then, of course, Great Gregor. Great Gregor. No, on a real note, though, yeah, we're going to be heading into Oriflamme soon, but just, like I said, inspecting the outside world and doing favors here and there, just to help out.
Where's your commanding officer?
Hey, you lost or something?
I'm just passing through.
Don't
bloody believe it. That'll be why he's strutting about like it. They
Mhm.
laughed when we... How about
Yep.
it, Brandon?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are.
I'll do it. He wants me to act, right? So let's do it.
And just so you know, I won't be holding back.
Gotta fight him?
I suggest
Fine, let's
you
fight.
don't either.
Well, let's do it, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. I want to see. Get to fight him? I want to fight this guy. Can we fight? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
If that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Cocky bastard.
Well, some people are cocky. They're arrogant. But I'm also, personally, in my own life, I'm humble as a motherfucker. But I am arrogant when needed, but I'm not an arrogant guy. I'm actually more humble than anything else. I'm not. Don't worry, you're going down, dude. Leon. It's a throwback, right? To Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. I get it. Oh, you're dead, dude. Trust me. You already died before it even started. Don't you worry about that. Just flipping him around. He's so easy. This is so easy. You gotta be kidding me, Leon. He's gone, dude. Bye-bye. Easy. See that? Just wrecked him. Told ya. Fuck me.
Fuck me.
I told you, dude.
What the hell are you playing at?
Don't fuck with the branded. I don't know why you'd be fucking with the branded.
So it's
They
a
have
real
power that you don't
challenge he
have.
wants, is it?
Oh,
Fine.
well, he wants a real challenge? Yeah. But can you even give me one?
Let's have some fun, shall we?
I'm a branded, though. What are you doing, dude? You're going down.
Win the Dane's favour anyway.
See that? That's a combo. Combos are really good. I love combos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heat wave is awesome because it really wrecks people up. Like bad. Do a stomp. He's going down. He's easy. Robin. Mortal. Punish. Another combo. Gouge him and he's gone. Easy peasy. The soldiers are bested. Like I said, in this game, you really want to rely on your combos. Definitely, combos are good, and use your lunges if you can. Lunges, burning blade, and of course, down thrust. Thrust.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Nope. Remember thrusting, slashing. Oh, I would say it. Slash.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills.
Thrust.
Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
And lunge.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
And then, of course, there's
Know
also
the dames and safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour.
target down thrust, I say.
Tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Down thrust. Just always remember about the lunging and the thrusting. And then, of course, there's charged shots. So I would say magic. And yeah. Alright, we got the meteorite. We're good to go. Because charged magic is good. You could combine them in within... You can use them in your combos, in the middle of your combos, once you get the rhythm of it. You have to figure out how to work it. Once you do, you'll be in good shape. Once we pass this area, we do go to Oriflame.
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me. I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts.
I see that. You're like me. You're kind of... He's the kind of guy like I am. A guy who just speaks the word of beautiful shit. Even if it's not beautiful, I try my best. Look, I'm an MCC, right? So I just do what I gotta do, a CC, content creator. Look how beautiful that is, so, Sambrek. It's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. And we still have one side quest to take care of before we leave. Let's try to tidy everything up. I like how everybody draws upon the ether, and it's very real. And like I said, it has a world very similar to that of 4, if you were to ask me personally. There we go. A veil courtesan.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Both.
Business. My own.
Personally, both though.
Chamberlain put me to work delivering
Ah!
Ah, So he found someone to help him then.
He did at
Just as
that, yep.
well, I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
Ooh, wow.
When he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Well, they should be bothered. They're in terrible shape.
In fact, not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble.
Wow.
Much.
Glad to hear it.
That's crazy.
Gives you faith, though.
Yikes. Yeah, I guess.
There
a little
are people
bit.
out there like him.
I hope. I could only hope
you,
so.
For that matter. So I wonder
Yep.
if Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I know.
I better be going.
Well, I don't, though, but yeah, okay. Right. He knows what I know. It's a very touchy subject. Friend of the people? Of course I'm a friend of the people. That's who I love the most of the people. That's why I do what I do. For the people. I do it for the people because I love the people. There's nothing I wouldn't love more than the people. People are awesome. But I also love animals too, so I love all people and all animals. All things in this world I love. That's the problem, I guess, with me, is that I love everybody and everyone. And sometimes people take advantage of that. It's unfortunate, right? When you really do love people and you're a true lover of the world, people take advantage of you. They take advantage of your love because they realize, well, this guy doesn't do anything but love. He's only going to do what you tell him to do, and therefore you could use him as a tool. That's the weird thing about me in my life. It's the truth, though. I'm like a soldier, you know. I just get told what to do, and I do it. Isn't that the story of almost all of our lives? We just get told what to do, and we just listen. You know, it's not like our fault. It's just we gotta do it. You gotta just do what you're told. So do what you're told. I mean, if you do what you're told, usually everything will follow suit. Everything will be fine. Unless something is really wrong with the situation, then maybe it still won't work out. But that's only when something is terribly wrong. But that's only when somebody's not well. Yeah, if someone's not well in the head, that might happen, yeah. And my prayers go out to anybody that's in a situation like that, honestly. Because that's a dead-end situation, there's nothing you could do, you know? Which could very well mean that I'm talking about my own life right now as a reflection of that. But I might be, yeah. I could be talking about my own life. Usually a person is really just projecting their own life. So yeah, I project that some problems are hard to fix. As much as you'd want to fix them, it's not easy. Easier said than done. But do what you're told, and maybe things will get better. I always say that, you know. Do what you do best. And for me, it's making content and acting like... Yeah, I don't want to do it right now. See, I'm not in the mood because... people haven't been giving me the heart to do it, like... I'm a monster. They haven't given me much reason to really do it. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Goofy. Super Mario! I don't want to do it because... It's a, like my father said, it's a waste of breath. You know, no one's really compensating, so to speak. So therefore I gotta find something else to do. But I still want to do this the best I can. It's just that I don't know if I could do it. That's the thing. I don't know if I'm good enough. I might not be good enough. So if I'm not good enough, just know I'll keep on trying. Or I'll die trying, like I said. I'll die trying, yes. I'll die trying doing what I love. So I hope it will be good enough one day, maybe. But if it's not, that's cool.
What kept you?
Your mama. Your mother. You're a fuckface. He's a fuckhead. Fuck you. Let's go, asshole. You're a fucker.
Where is he?
You fucking piece of shit.
I see they've sent me a branded with a
Fuck off, motherfucker. For real, just fuck off. This guy's a fucking scumbag. You're a douche. You're guilty as... He's so guilty. You could smell the shit to high heaven. It's like, it smells like shit up in here. Who the fuck shitted? Who took a shit? Who shat? This guy. And he left his son, too. He left his son to die. Just look.
For someone who's
Take a look. See? For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Right.
Something's not right here.
Exactly. Right. You do. That's what I mean. And something's not right here. The wolf. Gotta help that kid from the wolf that's gonna eat him. I'll do it. Of course I would do it. I would not allow a kid to die like that. You do not allow that. That's not right. Yep, just stay back, little kid. It's all good. Because again, people have to start caring about other people. Because if they don't, this is the message that we're sending to little kids. We are. This is the message. The message is exactly what you're playing right now, this game. And if you like this message, well then, continue. Which I like the message. The message is stop treating kids like they're your pets. No matter what age they are, it doesn't matter. They could be old, they could be young, but you need to financially help your children. Make sure that they don't die on the streets with nothing other than a bloody hide to their name. And that's just me speaking as a man who's 33. And I live with my father, and I want to get the hell out, actually, but it's not that easy. It's very expensive, this world that we live in, especially in New York. New York is not cheap. It's expensive out here in the city. So my hearts go out to everybody who can, because I can't, you know, so I love you guys. And thank you for all your support, for what it's worth. It means a lot. And hopefully we can prevent more kids from dying from wolves through our words and our support and our effort.
You were supposed to die. Father
What?
will have you whipped for this.
See what I mean? The kids are warped as well. They don't get it. They don't understand.
Your father said you were being attacked.
See, they tricked us.
You're not supposed to talk.
Right. He's all fucked up. This kid's all fucked up. Yeah, he's fucked up. Right. Exactly, you idiot. I mean, but he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
Father will hear of this.
He doesn't get it. I can stop talking. Look, watch. It's just weird. How long do you want me to stop talking for?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
Nope. It's the man. I know who's to blame. We already know who's to blame. It's that father.
Someone needs to put an end to this.
Right? Before it happens again. Exactly. I think I know who it's going to be. It's not going to be Clive that's going to end this. It's going to be Michael. The Archangel Michael. He's going to be the one to end it. Because he ends everything, you see. Archangel Michael ends all. All comes to an end before the foot of Michael. And before the foot of the fall, that is. When the fall comes, they all come begging to Michael. And they say, please, please, Michael, forgive me. For I did not know what I have done, but I have sinned over and over and over again. Why did I do it? I don't know. And Michael just looks at them. And he could barely even shed a tear at this point. He's just so disappointed in these people. That they would do this to innocent young lives. You know? Like little children, women. You know, women, children, animals, dogs, cats. That they would do this to these lives. How dare they? And Michael just shakes his head in disappointment. He can't really say anything. There are no more words to say. So he takes a vow of silence. And they ask Michael why he doesn't speak anymore. Why he doesn't say a word. Why doesn't he do anything? And then he just looks at them. He barely even breathes. And then, one day they finally realize this guy is not even alive. Michael's been dead for 20 years and you've been trying to talk to him. But ever since he took that vow of silence, he actually died while in that vow. He didn't say anything to you, but if you had read the letter he left on the table, you would realize that that was a letter saying goodbye and how much he loved you and how much he wanted more for all of you, but didn't get it. And so therefore he took a vow of silence, and eventually he took his own life. That's what it would say by the Archangel Michael, yours truly. Oh my god, that is creepy. That was like a horror movie right there, right? Well, it is.
I'll find her, but
it is. If a person takes a vow of silence and actually becomes an angel and dies while taking a vow of silence, that's wild, man. Remember, this is YouTube, it's not real. But again, if that was real, that would be wild, right? It'd be crazy. Anyway, if you wanted me to be quiet, I could. I know people talk too much these days, but watch. Starting now.
in that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
You, Brandy, come here this instant.
This guy.
How
He's
dare
terrible.
you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high.
What a douchebag.
Wolf was trained.
Oh, God.
Better trained by far than your worthless kind.
You're the monster,
You
though.
are the entertainment, nothing more.
You scumbag.
We are most certainly not entertained.
Well, would you be entertained if I put my balls on your fucking face? And then just piss on you? You will.
I told you, he talks too much.
Fuck you.
I don't like him, Father.
You're a weirdo, son. I talk because I walk, and I punch because I punch, and I will punch your fucking lights out, you stupid, silly little kid. You don't even know. You don't know about sin, motherfucker. You don't even know what S-I-N even means. Do you know about sin spawn? You ever heard about sin spawn, you wretch? He's the wretch. That wretch would be me, motherfucker.
That unlucky wretch would be me.
That's right, motherfucker. You already know it. On my own, nobody tells me what to do. Nobody tells me. Nobody. You better fucking believe it. Nobody tells me what to do. You think I don't think? You think I don't know that? You better fucking listen up, boy.
They were people.
Exactly.
They felt fear.
Speak on my behalf, will you? Right. Pain. Flesh. Blood. You better big up yourself. You gotta pick yourself off your knees. We are not your playthings. You see what I mean? I will threaten you. Oh, yeah, that's a threat. A threat? It's the truth. It ain't a threat. It's just the truth. Get a bigger wolf. Get a better wolf. You are so stupid. I already have myself a cat, and he will eat your shoulders off, and he'll spit them all over your goddamn mustache, and you will be done. How about this? How about we take your torso and put it on top of your goddamn fucking face and then make you eat your own ass? How about that one? And then we'll hang you up on the goddamn ceiling with the moose and the motherfucking goddamn pig. Right? You may as well. Fuck it, right? Exactly. Fuck them. Right? You could do the right thing. Get rocks and sell them. Maybe throw them at people. I don't know. We don't know, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We will find out how many fucking people lost their lives because of this greedy scumbag. The greedy people. And you know what? We gotta put an end to the greedy people. And if it's the voices that are willing to talk and walk the walk, well then let's do it. But are they gonna do it? I don't think they're gonna do it. They don't got the money for it. They can't afford it. And if they can, then I wanna see it. I wanna see that. I want to see you afford what you could do. What can they do, these people, if they call themselves Valisvians? They're not Valisvians. They're like, they're sent from Ultima.
Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That
Good.
girl's old enough to know
She is a, right. She's a filthy creature, but she's a filthy creature nonetheless.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle grounded underfoot.
God damn it, I can't. I got a call right now, but I can't take it. I'm in the middle of something. I'll call him back. I have to call him back. See what he's up to. But right now, I can't do it. I have to call him back, though. I will call him back. See how he's doing. I hope he's doing good. My friend. Hold on 1 second. Yo, Morales? Yo, Morales. Yo, can you hear me? Hello? Hold on. Hello? Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me or not. You can't hear me? Hello? I'm here, bro. Hello? Hold on, I don't get that.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Can I call you, like, back in, like, I don't know, like 10 minutes? I just gotta finish this. And I'll call you back. Alright, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Sorry about that. I'll almost finish. Yeah, sorry about that. That's my friend calling me up. But I do want to see how he's doing. I haven't talked to him in a while. My good friend, Brandon. I hope he's doing good.
Victims of the nobles' games. Must be Clive.
But yeah, I'm gonna call him back and see how he's doing.
The dame. I'm in her service.
Oh, I'm not that good. Because you couldn't hear me at first, and then I had to put the speaker on, and it was, yeah.
Is that what you're here to do? The
Yep.
mistress has me see to it that none fits you here.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Gladly.
Let's put them to rest. But again, I agree. The talk is bullshit, and we have to start doing something about it. But what are we going to do in the real world, going back to the real world? How are the youth of today going to topple the old? How is it going to be done? How can there be equilibrium between the two? How can we foster equality?
Finally be lifted.
You can't kill the youth. That's not the way to do it. Because that's no better than killing the old. That's not good either. So, because remember, some of the youth like me are getting older, and we expect equality like them. So, I don't know. I don't know. This is going back to reality. Oh, not them. But that's not right. That means that it's a war of attrition, which means a war of power and who's more powerful. Well, obviously younger are more powerful. It's always been the case. So, you know. But don't let me be the one to say it. Let me be the one to do it for you and show you through good deeds, not deeds like this, because this is what they do. This is what in a sense, this is what they do. This is a metaphor of what they do. Maybe, possibly. No, we know who it is. We already know who it is. It's their nature, right?
Invite one into your home.
Yep, and it might kill you.
Tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs.
Mm-hmm.
What will folk do when they bite back on?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's only a matter of time before they bite back, and it's gonna hurt. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because he's for the cause. He's not real, obviously. He's just a video game character. But what I'm saying is, this metaphor here, this game, the story that's being told, is how to foster an equality. How? How could it be done? All we could do is all bark. That's what I mean. It's all bark. But if they wanted action, then it means that the law gets involved and the Lord gets involved, and I don't want that. I don't think they want that either, so I'm like, what are they doing? What are the baby boomers doing, I said. Why are baby boomers being so, I should say, baby losers, sore losers? I said baby boomers are sore losers, and they can't accept defeat. And that's right, baby boomers. You baby motherfucking boomers, you gotta step out the fucking way and make room for the next generation. Because we are not your playthings. We are not your playthings. And I know every millennial would agree with me on that. We are not your playthings. And you know what? All these other generational kids that came afterwards, whatever you want to call them, XYZ, I always call them, these are the poltergeist kids, the Zeiss kids. And they are gonna help the millennials overcome the ones who are the monsters. Who are exactly that, baby boomers. You baby boomers. No joke. You guys are losers. And you're suckbags. You're suckbags, and you can't accept defeat. You're losers. You know, you got little dicks. You're basically losers. And you're pussies. You're pussy fuckers. And that's right. That's Michael telling you that. Baby boomers, it's enough with your shit. You're losers. And you ain't nothing more than losers. So just remember that. Every time you fucking put down your own kind, you lost. And every time you try to fight your own kind, you lost. What you didn't realize is that you were fighting your own self all along. You were putting yourself in a grave. Now look at you. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. Oh, high and mighty, aren't you? Well, don't worry. I'll be on the streets soon enough. And I'll be like laughing about how pathetic your rich lives have been. You happy in your fucking tombstone? Living in there? Pain, filled with pain. Are you ready to get back on your medication so you can finally get with the program? Let's hope they are, because you know what? I'm sick of it. Now let's get back to the game. But you know what? In reality, I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Money is worthless. Just letting you know. Money, useless. I don't know what's going on with money, but money is fucked up. It's all fucked up. Oh, I'm just giving you the word of the wise right now. Money is fake and it's bullshit. And until they start giving it out fair, it's nothing more than that. It's just bullshit. It's fake. And they can't even afford to have a fucking war, let alone anything else. Come on. These guys are so silly, these baby boomer motherfuckers. They don't even know what they're doing. You know what's happening right now? There's war going on all over the place, especially in, well, I don't want to mention it, but yeah. There's a lot of bad things going on in the world right now. A lot of bad things. And you know who's to blame? I know who's to blame. We know who's to blame. And they don't take ownership of it. I already said I'm so sorry for what I did, but I was a little kid and I fucked up. I got on my hands and knees and begged God for forgiveness, even if there is one. I still did it. I got on my hands and knees in public, and I prayed to God, and I said, please forgive me for what I've done, and I thank you for everything that you've given me. And that's it. Well, this is what our kind does. This is what they do. That's what they do, though. That's what they do. This is what they do. That's what they do. A reminder. This is what they do. They look at things as playthings. They fuck with you. They don't know. They're like, they're just like, ugh. It's Crystal's curse.
That's just how she died.
It's just, yeah.
She's gone forever.
Right.
Giving another bearer her name.
It's disgusting. It's horrible.
Don't say that.
It's terrible. It's true. It is. It's sad. It's so sad.
Just another girl.
Yep.
Somebody's daughter.
Yep.
Just like you.
Yep. Pretty much. Don't believe everything that you're told. Don't believe it. It's not true. It's not true. Parents, yeah, they get in the way and they fuck them up. They are bad, no good, and they need to get better. They need to behave better. They need to learn how to behave. If they don't learn how to behave, then the children in turn can't behave, except for this one. I'm the one that can. Oh, like I said, 33 going on 34, so yeah. I do everything I can to make sure I do it right. But leave it to them to fuck it all up again. I always said, because they do. They fuck it all up every single time. You put it into the hands of the boomers, you're going to lose. I'm telling you right now, and I'm not regretting a single word I'm saying. This is all broadcasted. The boomers are losers, and that's the reason why they can't get it done right, because they suck. And millennials, stand up and be proud, because you guys are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. Millennials, we got this. Push these guys out to the side and they can't say nothing. Just be like, yo, make way. There's a new generation here. You gotta make some room. Gotta share a little bit. Be equal. Learn how to share, you goddamn idiots. And then maybe you won't be called idiots anymore and you'll be respected once you learn how to share. But until that time comes, do not respect them. No, you give them no respect. They don't deserve respect until they fucking pay for it. And until they pay for it, they don't get nothing. They get nothing. They get told otherwise. They get told that they're pretty much louses, lazy, useless, and garbage. That's basically all they get. And all they think is right is to keep you in a house. They think that's good. Wrong. Incorrect. And I'll tell you, maybe I do talk too much, but you know what? That's still wrong. It's wrong. It's fucking wrong, man. I just say it. W-R-O-N-G. Wrong. You don't do that. That's logicious. And that's what I'm saying. These people are logicious. They are straight up logicious. They don't know what they're doing. They're disgusting. And it's time for them to pay the price. Through the criminal. Through everything. They have to pay. I always said people need to pay. You always have to pay the price. And I wish there wasn't so much discord in the world right now, but there is. And that's why I said they better get their shit together, these baby booming fucks. Because if they don't, millennials are coming out. They're coming out for them. That's the truth. Every millennial that hears this, remember, if you were born between the ages of 1985 to the age of well, I guess the year, to 1995, I guess, more give or take, you're a millennial. And you got to get rid of these, you do, you got to push them to the side. You got to push these people who are trying to kill you. And the problem is that they're trying to kill you, they're trying to murder you through victimization, verbal abuse. They're victimizing you. Don't allow them to victimize you. You really have to let them move to the side and start being equal with you. And if they're not treating you like an equal, then you don't treat them like an equal. It's that simple. Or you could be the bigger man and treat them like an equal, and they could still treat you like shit. And then you could just record it all, and then you could bring it to court and show get a legal attorney, and then after you record everything, just bring it to their attention and you show them how they treat you. And you keep on doing it. You're going to probably lose in the first case. You will, definitely, because they're on their side, you know? So you just keep bringing it to court, and you keep bringing those evidence. You keep bringing your evidence. You keep doing whatever you have to do to make sure that you're not going to get it easy in this world. It's not going to come easy. You're going to be toiling in tears and sweat and blood to get what you want. If you really want this that bad, you could have just given me a little bit of something, but instead you decided to keep it all for yourself, and now you're going to get it all in return, and you lay it down on them hard, and you never stop. Don't break the law, though. That's the one thing. You don't break the law. Never break the law. You do everything but break the law. Make sure that they break the law. And then when they do break the law, catch them in the act and throw them away. That's it. Once they break the law, you got it. And asking for a little money, for a little help, that's not breaking the law. But I'll tell you what is. I could tell you a whole shitload. You want to hear it? What's breaking the law? I could tell you. When your own mother says to you that you're a piece of garbage and that she wishes you were dead, that is borderline insanity. You know, when your own mother says that about you, that's breaking the law. And you know what? Honestly, I will not stand for it. Michael Steele does not stand for that. Michael Steele stands for fucking righteousness and justice and equality, you know, ingenuity, passion. That's what Michael stands for. Michael doesn't stand for a mother who would abandon her own baby. That is not a Michael. That's not Michael. To me, that's the devil. And the devil is going to go and is going to suffocate in the demise of Michael's strong hand. By his strong and abled hand, his eternal saving hand, he's going to just bring you to justice, and you will be on your knees, whether you like it or not. You will be on your knees begging. You'll be begging for Michael's forgiveness, because you'll realize that Michael is the eternal Savior, Archangel Michael. He's the eternal Savior, and as one of many Michaels, I speak on behalf of the angel. You will be on your hands and knees in forgiveness, and you will be forced to be in resentment. You didn't have to be in resentment, but now you are going to be in resentment. You could have put yourself into repentment. You could have repented or had remorse, but instead you decided to take resentment. You didn't repent. You didn't remorse. You didn't do any of that. You had no remorse. You had no repent, and therefore you only found yourself in resentment. So good luck, guys. Baby boomers who don't seem to know how to move out of the way and really push millennials, which is your offspring, to the brink of just enough is enough already. Because that's what it is. Enough is enough. Right, fuck off. I don't need your help. But yeah, enough is enough, I said. So even my commentary guide, always remember the baby boomers as losers. That's what I want you to do. Remember, baby boomers are fucked up. There's something wrong with them. They don't know how to treat their own kind right. They treat them wrong. So whatever age you're born doesn't matter to me. All equal in my eyes. That's the beauty of me being a millennial. Millennials look at all equal. I look at everybody as an equal. Personally, me as Michael Steele, I look at everybody as an equal being, equality. Like this, like that. We're all equal. You know, everybody deserves the right to a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And if not, then shame on the person who thinks otherwise. That's why I said you really do. You have to look out for these baby boomers because they don't look at life like that. They have a warped way of looking at life. They look at life like you're your plaything, that you're their plaything, that you could just be discarded like a piece of crap or a garbage, like you're not human. But that's not true. That's not true. Don't let anybody ever make you feel like you're less than, because you're not. Your voice matters. Your voice counts. And we do want to hear you. We want to hear you. We want to hear all about you, man. Put yourself out there like me. Just put yourself out there because people want to know. People care. At one point, I thought people didn't care. But now I know that people do care. The only people that don't care are baby boomers. Right, they don't care. Most of them, at least. Not all of them, but most of them. And I'm sorry if you are a baby boomer. I'm sorry that you have to be besmirched like this and be remembered as shit that you are. But you could blame your people for that. Blame the rest of the baby boomers, because that's the reason why you hippies are fucking kind of just exactly that. Losers. You're hippie losers. And we're revealing you now to be that. You're just a hippie. You're a loser. You're all talk. You didn't even fight in the Vietnam War. You pulled out, you bunch of fucking You're losers. Losers. I can't say it more enough. These boomers are losers. Why do you think they call them baby boomers? Because they boomed. Wah, wah, wah. They're losers. Why do you think we're called millennials? Because we're going to destroy their foundation and recreate a new one. For us, not for them. They had their time. They had their play. They did their cocaine. They did their drugs and had their fun. And let the FCC shut me down. I don't care. You know what? Boomers. You guys. You fucking people. You hippies. You stupid fucking hippies. Your day is done. You're over. Over. And I'm letting you know, millennials and the X, Y, and Z children, we don't like you. We don't like your face. We don't like who you are. And most of us are just shutting the fuck up because they're scared of you. I'm just not scared. I don't give a flying fuck. I ain't scared of these boomers. Keep on booming, motherfucker. You're useless. You useless tool. Sit there with all your money in your pocket and just be a useless fuckface. Because that's what boomers are. And we all know that. Don't take it from me, guys. Take it from the baby boomers. The baby boomers will show you how fucking greedy they are. They're fuckfaces. They're fucking greedy scumbags. Until they prove otherwise. Unfortunately, their people have not proven that. They've proven to be greedy, selfish, and that's all they want, is for themselves. They just live for themselves. They would not put themselves
out there and actually do real work. They don't know how to work. They're useless. So remember, the baby boomers are fucking goddamn pussies. They're weak. The baby boomers are weak.
They are. Baby boomers are weak. Weak. A weak generation. A weak generation that brought forth, well, a bit more powerful than them. And we're going to beat them. Beat them at their own game with the stupidity that they keep fighting for. But they're only fighting to lose. And they're going to lose very soon. Maybe not by my hand, but by the many, many hands of all the men and women who are millennials and younger, who just can't stand these baby boomers any longer and need them to get out of the way, to make a way for a new foundation for us, for the people, the real people, not the people that are living for the sake of, I don't know what they're living for, dying. No, for the people who are living for the sake of life around them, like me. I live for this. And I can be quiet if I needed to. You want me to? Watch.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Magic burst. But yeah, it's ridiculous, son, that they think you can't be quiet. I can be quiet. Not a problem. If that's what you really want. It's just that I could do both. So, why be quiet if I could do both? In fact, training yourself to do both is a good thing. Same thing with training yourself to be quiet, too. That's a good thing, too. Which I did. I could be quiet for as long as I need to be. Like, I could be quiet for a full hour if needed. It's really not hard. You just stop talking, like this. Or you could be like,
baby boomers are terrible. I do not like them. They will meet the hand of justice soon. Whence they came, the hand of justice shall come down, and it shall fall hard on those who are not worthy to call themselves human. And then, at the foot of Michael, will they beg for forgiveness. For I am many things, but I am not your plaything. I am not your pet. I am not your companion. I am not anything other than your son. I am barely that now, and you will pay the price.
You could do that. Just to prove that you are that strong. That's how strong I am.
I am as strong as a goddamn wolf. I am a monster before your very eyes. Let it be known that if you don't believe in ghost stories, well, monster movies are real, and you're in one right now. Yeah, yeah.
See? Easy peasy. But like I said, let it be known, millennials ain't nothing to fuck with. And if you fuck with them, they're gonna fuck you up. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're gonna figure out a way to get you. And that's why I said, be careful with who you're fucking with. If you fucking with the wrong crowd, you might get hurt, like big time hurt. Because I don't think millennials are screwing around. I think millennials are serious. I think we're tired. And I am millennial, and I'm speaking on behalf of other millennials. We're tired. We want justice. And we want justice to be served very, very nicely. We want it to be served in the correct way, in the way that you're supposed to serve justice. Basically through bars. They need to be put into bars. Or at least, to the very least, put into a home. Put them into a home so they can't hurt anybody anymore, because they're very, very hurtful. They're hurtful people. All they do is hurt. And the problem is, they're so greedy that their names have been stained. They're terrible. It's terrible. What did they ever do to help us? Nothing. You know what they did back in the 80s? They took all the money and spent it on blow. I mean, they really, really didn't do much. They had it so easy. They had it so easy. Sorry. But you did. You did. Yep. Yep. These boomers, man. I can't stand them. Can't wait to, you know, honestly, it's sad that you can't wait to see a generation go, but this one, yeah, this generation is a terrible one. They just laid down a terrible foundation, terrible laws, everything is terrible. And therefore, let these boomers fall because they're useless. They are useless. They're all talk. They're all talk. They ain't got no action in them. They're all fake. They're big fakers. They didn't even want to go to the war. Like I said, they pulled out. They're scared. They're always scaredy cat. Bunch of scaredy cats. But I'm like, yo, the only thing you'll have the balls enough to do is to come into your own son's room and bother him. And then just do that. I do more than he does in a single day. That's the funny thing. I'm doing more than he does right now. Put myself out there. Letting the world know how useless these guys really are. Because you know what? They are. They're useless. They're not going to help you. Try to ask them for help. And they'll be like, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. They'll probably sooner to put you in cuffs than they would help you. So don't even look for help from them. They're monsters. In fact, you should be trying to do anything else but help them. Try to do whatever you can to hinder them, I guess, right? Hinder their progress because they're useless. Don't hurt them, just hinder them. So make sure that they end up, you know, doing whatever they need to do. Hinder them. Don't sabotage yourself. Sabotage them. You need to sabotage. Use sabotage, but don't sabotage. You know, it's hard to explain. Understand what sabotage is. Because they use it against you. That's what I'm saying. Baby boomers, listen to me right now. You keep on using sabotage as a method to destroy these young lives, and you will be met by the hands of
me, motherfucker, and many, many more to come. Many, many, many more. So be ready, because we're coming for you. And there's nothing you could do to stop it. You just wait. And you're gonna have men, homeless men, shitting on your windows, and cutting your tires of your precious vehicles, and killing your pets, and raping your women.
Again, in YouTube, fake. Understand what's fake and real, morons. It ain't real. You want to hold it against me? Well, guess what? I'll hold this against you. Somebody wants to rap with my women. Who's rapping the women? Someone's gonna rap with them. rape, rap, rape, rap. Rapping, you know, talking. I'm rapping with the women. And exactly that.
You're gonna have men rapping to your women, and kids being talked to and played with. You'll have hobos shitting on your fucking lawn and on your cars.
I mean, yo, for real. These older people, what I'm saying, I'm 33, I'm not that old, but I'm getting older, and I see it. I look around and I'm like, these old motherfuckers, man. These people are so greedy, so selfish, and my name is Michael, remember, I'm Michael, and I know equality when I see it, and this is not equality. This is wrong. I already said it's wrong, and if you want to kill me over it, go ahead, go right ahead. You could do that. I'm willing to die for my country. I don't know about them, they aren't, but I am. I'm willing to die for my country, in a heartbeat. I'm a true American, a real deal American, and I believe in, yes, give me liberty or give me death. Absolutely. Any day, hands down. Liberty or death. You should be allowed to be able to breathe. You should be allowed to have what they have. You should have it just like them. There is no difference here. And if there is, then I guess we have to see what the difference is, and that's scary, because that means that we're going to something much bigger than this. I don't want that. Like I said, I don't think we can afford that, but if that's what they want,
that's what they're gonna get, man. They will get something bad.
Something terrible. I always say it, like, just be careful, guys, because, you know, what you guys are doing to these poor children is so wrong. You're victimizing them, verbally, and it's wrong. It's abusive. And physically, too. I had somebody grab me by the face, and then, like, shake me up, and then they did something even... They did some bad things to me, guys. I am so sorry for all the terrible things that happened in my own personal life. Didn't want them to bleed over into this. But if this is history in the making, then let it be known that, yeah, baby boomers don't share. They're not really sharers. A lot of them. Most of them don't seem to share. They're like, in the Bible, it's like gnashing teeth and crying eyes. They're just bad people. It's why they have to go. They're getting too old. They have to kind of go. I hate to admit it, but yeah, you're getting too old. You need to leave and make room for the younger generations because they have a place in this world as well. And, you know, this world isn't big enough for everybody. So I said, as much as we loved you, baby boomers, it's time for you to go. You gotta go. I know it's not what you want to hear. It's just what you gotta do. And eventually, when I get there, I'm gonna have to go too. Millennials will have to go as well. You know, every generation has their time in this world. And like I said, baby boomers, as much as I loved you, you are now turning into sore losers because you're not making room for the other generations. You need to move out of the way. You need to share a little bit of that wealth that you have. You keep saying you don't have, but you do. So therefore, share. Sharing is caring. I mean, I actually was able to talk to my friend's brother-in-law and get this thing sold so that my father would have, so that this person would have some money to have for himself. And therefore, yeah, again, goes back to not sharing. You're not sharing and not caring, and therefore, it's sad. Just sad.
I should go.
You don't want patricidal behavior, guys, and that is patricidal behavior, killing your own children. That's terrible.
A token of my thanks.
It's only a crazy person would do that. And that's what I'm trying to say, that don't be crazy. Just be, you know, point out the sickness, you know, point out the sickness and look at it. Look it in the eyes. Don't be afraid of it. Because when you go in fear, you're going to start losing your shit, and you're going to be all up in your head, and you're not going to be able to think straight. Trust me. So exactly. It's no mere skirmish. Yep. Oh, this is a big civil war going on. A civil war is on the brink. We're on the brink of a civil war. Remember, we're on the brink of civil war. So let's hope it doesn't go there. I really hope not. But civil war is something that happens when there's unrest going on in society. And that's what's happening right now because of COVID leaving and all that. But yeah, we are in a state of civil unrest. But let it be what it is, right? I mean, I'm trying to let you know that the problem is the baby boomers. They're the problem. That's why we have civil unrest, because of them. Now, you could disagree, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly their fault. And my fault, but again, I was a little kid, they were grown-ups. They had their time, so I always said, baby boomers need to kind of move out of the way to make room for the youth. which is the millennials, the Generation X, Y, and Z, all of them. You know, they're worth a lot. You know, these kids are good kids. You know, and we are good men and women. But you guys, these boomers who keep on accusing good men and women of being bad, those are the true enemy. And you'll see that because they're the ones who keep accusing. Again, all I have to do is say, hey, look at these guilty motherfuckers right here, and they'll be guilty as they just be feeling guilty. And that's because the guilty will always feel guilty. Remember, you can't hide away from guilt. Guilt will eat at you no matter what. Even in their grand delusions of whatever they think is true, they know they're guilty because they hear the words, and it's fine. Anything they say about you, don't let it bother you, and that's why I said don't do bad things. Just make sure that they haphazardly will end up mistakenly doing bad things because they deserve it and they do bad things naturally. So just let them do their own thing and then they'll fuck up because they're bad. And if they really are bad, they're going to fuck up along the way, aren't they? So let them be bad. Let them keep being bad people. Bad people do bad things or get bad results. And then you could laugh at them as they're in their bad state. You could if you wanted to. You probably won't because most millennials are carers. We care about people. Like myself, I'm a millennial, and I care the fuck about, you know, people in general. And there's no way in this world I'd laugh unless that person really was such a bad person to me. I still don't think I would laugh. Maybe though. I mean, I just don't think I would though. Emotionally, I'm not an animal, you know. I'm a human being, and therefore, unlike them, I'd be there for them. Their tactic is to sit there and be quiet and just watch a person go through the shit, you know? Although they had it so much easier, that's the problem. They were living in the pleasure house all this time. For all these years, they've been living in the pleasure house, just getting pleasured. They don't know what it's like to go through the real pain of real shit. But they're gonna find out soon enough. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Where's my lighter? I misplaced it? Probably did, yeah. I'm an idiot like that. I don't know where I put it. Right? They need to cheer up. Oh my god, where'd my lighter go? Oh, my lighter's misplaced. Now I got it though. See, I always misplacing. I said misplacing is gonna be the death of me. Alright. I'll probably be ending my episode somewhere around here. Since we're now actually going to make our way into Oriflamme.
So then, how do we proceed?
We don't. We don't. Okay. Right on.
To load it for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
That's right. Nope. Exactly.
Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. I may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Hey, don't worry, guys. They're just gonna keep yelling at you. Boomers are losers. Remember, they're nothing. They're weak. They're weak and old. They don't got much time left. One of them is almost dead, so yeah, we're good. Boomers. Hate those boomers. Boomers are losers, yo. Let them knock on my door again. Losers. Keep your shit. Keep all your garbage. Nobody wants it. Trust me. The majority does not like you boomers. You boomers need to go and make room for the new generation to come. I keep saying it. Knock on my door again. Nobody likes a leader, though. But you know what? Someone's got to lead this crew into fucking victory, right? Let it be me. Let it be Michael Steele that leads us to fucking victory and slaps the shit out of these fucking people who think they're better than us. Let's verbally use them and take them and get rid of them. Because they don't got the right to... No, they don't. They don't. They don't. They don't. They don't have the right.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug?
And so therefore, they're asking for actions. They want this. And I'm like, yeah, they do. They want this. They want this. They want this. But millennials, we love each other, so let's do this. Let's fuck them up. Oh, no, you can't win with words. No, you gotta do what you... Yep, I know. You gotta do some actions. Actions. Nope. It's sad, right? But we can't just act direct. We gotta be indirect, right? What? Nope. Nope. You can't. Not at all. Right. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right. I agree. Like, what about the good baby boomers? There are a lot of good baby boomers. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the majority of baby boomers are not good. The majority of baby boomers are bad people. Now, with that being said, that doesn't. It doesn't say much. It just says that a lot of baby boomers are selfish. They are. But at the same time, am I not selfish? I mean, I'm selfish, but like, to what degree am I selfish? We need to really look at like what degree am I selfish. I think I'm selfish to the degree that it's supposed to be. I mean, I do things for myself, but I also do things for my cat, and I do things for other people as well. Like, this is for other people right now. It's just, you know, that's why I'm giving this out. I'm letting people know that you could check out my shit anytime and look at it anytime, because it's free. It's created and it's free. And it's because I care. I care about people. I always have and I always will. And I mean, if you don't like the guide, that's fine. And if you don't like the content that's said within it, that's fine as well. And remember, all the content and commentary that is in this, it's just that. It's not to be taken seriously or to be taken out of the context of this broadcast, the stream. It's just a stream and nothing more. Like I said, so nothing in here is really supposed to be taken. You're not supposed to. And if you do, you'll probably be held to the highest extent of the law, and you will be prosecuted. So I need to remind people about that, though? It's like, sheesh, you should already know that. This is just YouTube. It's entertainment. Don't take it for real and run with it. I would not advise that. Like I said, disregard everything I said if that, because... Again, there are a lot of good baby boomers out there, and there are a lot of bad ones, and there are a lot of good millennials, a lot of bad ones. So, again, you just gotta be, don't use what I say. You can't do that. You could listen to what I say. It's not bad. It's good ideas, right? These are, like, interesting things to say. But that's all they are. Just interesting thoughts that, should be heard. That, yeah, there's a problem with the baby boomers right now. Millennials have a big problem with baby boomers. They do. There's a big clash going on with baby boomers and millennials. And it's very similar to the tale that's being told in Valisthea right now. That's the reason I'm bringing it up. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bring it up. It's just very, 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 very similar. Like, almost exactly the same. So, alright, and with that, we go to Drake's Head. Should I cover that in my next episode? Probably will be doing that in my next STEELEPLAY, guys. Until then, like I always say, keep it gaming, keep it safe, and keep it strong. And thanks for watching. Join me in my next STEELEPLAY official commentary guide for Final Fantasy XVI in Part 12. We will be headed to Drake's Head, and that will be Oriflamme, the holy capital of Sandbrak. And there we will move forward. Till then, guys, like I said, keep it gaming, keep it safe, and keep it strong. And thanks for watching.